Welcome to the fifth part of this tutorial series where we're creating a beat 'em up game in Scratch, and in this video we're going to be adding music and sound effects to the game. So let's begin. To get started, we're going to go to our background sprite, and we're going to go to sounds and upload a brand new sound, and this sound can be found in the description. It's from this RGAGT music, the best MP3 pack. You can choose any background music, but for this tutorial I'll just be choosing Being Cool Doesn't Make Me a Fool. So that's the music we'll be using in our game. Now we're going to select the sound and duplicate this, move the position and remove what was there, and we're going to start sound until finished. So it's until this. So now if we click play, we can see that the sound will play and it will loop until the end of the game. Now we have to add the sound effects to our game, and we'll start off with our player. So the link for these sounds are in the description as well. So we just upload the sound. So I have them here stored in sound effects. The first one we'll be using is this hit sound effect. We'll be using hit 23. Yep. And then what we'll do is just select this part and delete that beginning part. Next we'll upload hit 22. So let's go ahead and upload that as well, hit 22, and delete it, the beginning of it, and then and then we'll upload hit 20 as well, and we'll just delete the beginning of it. Next we'll upload the sleep cloth, which is right here. We'll upload sleep cloth 1, and we'll upload build up hit 22 as well. And to create this we're going to upload sound hit 23, and we'll just delete this and only keep the build up. So delete where the hit sound actually starts, and then we'll call this build up hit. And the last thing we'll be uploading is this sound called Man Hurt. We won't do none of these. And then we just delete the beginning and delete the end. And our player we'll make this more high pitched, make it faster. Right there. So make it faster to increase the pitch. Now we've imported all the sounds that we need for our player. Now we can go to the code, and we're going to first create the walking sound, and for that we'll say when flag is clicked, and then forever, and we'll say if, and then go to operate and select or, and then go to sensing, and this is just what we're going to say what happens if we're walking. So we'll use the walking buttons. We'll say if key A or key D is pressed, then we're going to wait 0.5 seconds, and then we duplicate this, put it under, and we go to operators and select the AND operator and put this here, and select this and say if animation state equals to walking, because we want to make sure we're also walking while this is happening, because you still can't press the A and D while you're in our hurt animation. So then we're also going to start the sound sleep cloth. So let's not wait, we'll wait after. Now that's what we need. We need it to play when we're moving. Now we're going to use the build up hit, so we can duplicate this and we can remove this, and then just duplicate this and remove this. So now we're going to select all our attack buttons. So we're going to use Q, W, and E. And then we'll say if we can duplicate this again and put this under, and remove this, and remove this. And we go to operators and select the equals to operator and the looks costume number. So now we're going to say if the costume number equals to 27, 21, or 33, and these are all the first animations that are attacks, where our attacks are starting. So then we'll start the sound build up hit. So now if we do this, we'll notice that we're only doing the build up but are not actually hitting anything. So now we can move on to the next sound, which is, if we go to our sound, we'll see that the first three are hit sounds. So what we'll need to do is go to control, or not control but events, and say when I receive hit enemy, we're going to start a sound, and then we'll select pick random 1, 2, 3, which is one of the first sounds. Yep, so that's exactly what we want. And now we just have to move on to our player take damage script. Where is that? Okay, just here it is, player take damage, and we'll go to sound and start the sound man hurt. We'll put that under the change block. And now if we click play, yep, that's what you need. We want our player to get hurt. So now let's move on to our baby zombie, and we're going to be uploading the sounds from zombie sounds. We'll be uploading death 3 and roar 1. So let's open those two and play. Yeah, since it's a baby zombie, we'll make it higher pitched, and for the roar, we'll just make it a bit, yeah, we'll make it higher pitched as well, because these are the baby zombies, of course. So these are more easier. All we need to do is go to our animation state, and we'll say when costume number is greater than 28 or less than 21, we're going to play sound roar. And then we'll go to when I start as clone. Yeah, right here when you see when touching player and attack active equals to true. Basically when we're getting hit by the player, we'll play the sound death. Now let's play this. Or actually, we need to go to our game manager and change this to create clone of baby zombie. Okay, and we can see that the attack is a bit buggy. We'll fix that at the end of the video, but for now we'll just be doing the sound effects. Now let's move on to the zombie, and let's do its sound effects. So the sound that we'll be adding for our zombie is the exact same, except we're going to make it higher pitched. So death 3 and roar 1. Let's make it slower, and the death 3. Yeah, so now that sounds like a more mature or deeper sounding zombie. Now we'll go to animation state, and we'll say play start sound roar after we've done the attack 00. And then we can move on to when I start as clone touching player. Right here we'll start the sound death 3, and now if we play, okay, that's perfect. Now let's change this to, and we'll be selecting the zombie, or not zombie but goblin. That's what we'll be doing now. And we'll, for the sound, we'll be selecting, since our goblin has an axe, we'll go into melee sounds and select the melee sound effect. Okay, and after that we'll input, if we go to sound effects, we'll input the goblin 2 and goblin 11. So just select these two. So if you want to select 2 files, you hold control and select the second one. So now, okay, yeah, we'll just leave these as is. Now we can go to the code, and what we'll do is start off with our animation state, and we'll say start sound at this attack point. We'll start the sound goblin 2, and so what we'll do here is select this and duplicate it, delete the repeat 8, remove all of this. Oh, we need an equals to operator, so let's select an equals to operator, do this, and we'll say if this equals to 19, which is going to be when our thing swings, our axe swings, we're going to start the sound melee sound, and we'll put this under here. So we'll say repeat 8 times, and once we get to 19 we'll do the melee sound. So let's see this. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Now we can go to when I start as clone here, and we'll just go to sound and start sound goblin 11. Oh my god, sorry. And quick play. Okay, let's make that yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I believe in that a lot better. Now we can move on to our bandit, and our bandit isn't going to be making much noise. All we needed to do is, if we go to our bandit, select sounds, we're going to upload the, go back to the melee sound effects and select the sword sound effect, and then we're also going to upload the man hurt, the exact same one that we've used before, man hurt, and we can get rid of these and get rid of the beginning and make this slower. Yeah, just around there. Now we can move on to the scripts, and here we'll first do this. We'll say start sound man hurt, and then we'll move on to our animation state and start sound. We'll do about the same as we did here. We'll say if repeat 8, right here we'll just start from fresh. We'll just put an if statement here, go to operators, equal to operator, duplicate this, and we'll say if this equals to 24, then we start the sound sword sound. Now we need to change this to bandit. Click play. Okay, yeah, that's all we needed for that. Now we can move on to our bat, and in our bat we'll be using the bat sounds right here, the bat sound. But yeah, the MP3 versions, and we'll import bat 1 and 3, and we'll just select this first one right here, and okay, so we want to delete the outside, so just select here, delete, make it a bit softer, yeah, and then we can move on to our bat 1 sound effect, and we'll select this first part and delete the rest. So just delete and make it we don't need to do any adjustments. And then we're going to move on and upload the final sound from Milli Sounds, and we'll just select Animal Milli Sound. Okay, we can just delete this end and fade it out. Okay, now let's move on to the define animation state. We're going to right here start the sound bat 1, and we're going to say if costume number, and then start animal, and then equal to operator, and we'll say equal to 25, and put this right under here, and now we just need to make it the sound when it's hurt, which is bat 03. So sound, start sound bat 03. Now let's go to game manager and change this to a bat. Perfect. Now let's move on to our mushroom and select the sound. The sounds we'll be using here is the Animal Milli sound, and we'll also be using the monster Death S Wave, and we'll do 0 editing to this. Yeah, we don't need to do any editing to this, and we'll just do the same as we've done for the other one and fade out. Okay, so now let's go to the code, and for our animation state we're going to set the hurt to if, and then operator is equal to, and set this to equal to 27, and then we'll start sound Animal Milli and put that right under here, the repeat 8, and then we're going to go to where we get hurt and select the start sound death. Now let's change this to a mushroom. Play. Yeah, we don't need any more of that. Now you can move on to our wolf and play. Now we just need to give it its sound effect. So here we'll be using from our sounds, we'll be using we'll upload the from this dog from this dog file, we'll be uploading dog growl and grumble, and we'll just put this in the code, and we'll import the play sound dog growl right here after before front layer, and We could actually add the animal sound effect and see how that sounds. So go to MIDI sounds and then animal sound effect. Same thing. Delete a bit of the end portion and then make this fade out. Okay. Now let's do the same. So make this else statement. Take this away. Make it equal to. And for this, we'll select equal to 25. And put this here. And we'll say start sound animal MIDI, and then put that right under here. And then the final thing we need to do is go to right here where we say hit enemy, and then we start the sound dog growl. We can make that when it gets hit. The grumble will be when it gets hit. We need to reduce both of it, so make it softer. Okay, so now we're done with our sound effects. So now, as I showed you in the beginning of the video, there are clearly some bugs in the game. So the first thing being our wolf, it's longer than our baby zombie. So we need to change the position where it stops walking to our player to be 76. And then if we scroll down, we'll notice that there's another place that's affected by it, and it's yeah, this one right here. Greater than 57, it should actually be greater than 75. And the next one that we have is our bandit. It has a sword, which affects how close it should get to us. So this should be 76 as well. So change this to 76, and then change I think this we gotta scroll up for. Yeah, this has to be 75. And then we can move on to the final one, being our goblin. And here we just go to our animation state as well, and instead of this, actually no, I think our goblin kinda, I mean, if we look at the difference between these two characters, you can see, yeah, let's make this 65, let's make this 66, and then 65. Where is the oh, I keep missing 65. Okay, and now the final thing we need to fix would be our wolf. And we want to go to our wolf, and this is not the final thing actually, but we want to go to our wolf, and we say when we're being attacked by player, right here, if touching player, we want to also look, we want it to be like a specific attack. We want to not be able to do the up punch on our wolf, because our wolf is lower than the rest of our enemies. And to do that, we'll go to operators and select the AND operator, and select the NOT operator, and then select the sensing, and we're going to select this backdrop of stage and change it to costume. First we have to change it to the player. Where is our player? Right here, and then change it to costume number, and then select operators equal to, and put that right there, and set that to 37, because that's when our up punch takes place. And we can put this AND script, first duplicate this, and then we can put this AND script here and place that right there. And we're going to be using this not just on the wolf, but we also want to use it on our mushroom, because our mushroom is also short. Actually, no, we can just do it on the bat. So if you want, you can do that on your mushroom as well, but I'll just leave it as is. Because if we test right here on mushroom, yeah, you'll notice that the punch uppercuts and actually does hit the mushroom, so there's no point of doing that for our mushroom. And then if we go to our bat, we put this here, and we'll remove the NOT, and then we want it to make sure that it's 37, because only the up punch should be working on our bat. And now if we move on from that, we need to go to our baby zombie and go to the animation state. And what we need to change here is set animation state to walking. We want to put that in this if loop, and we need to do that for all sprites. So we will go to our animation state here as well in our zombie, and take this set walking and then just put that inside the if statement, because the bug that was happening is we could still end up walking even if we were hurt, and that was a problem that we do not want to face. And then let's go to our animation state here and move this inside here. Put the bandit, we'll do the same thing here. Put this here, and then move on to our bat, do the same thing. Go to animation state, move this here, and then go to our mushroom, animation state, and move this here, and our final one being wolf. No, I show speed, and we'll put this here. Now if we play the game, yeah, we'll notice that it works perfectly. So thank you very much for watching. Please make sure that you like the video if you did enjoy it, and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. We'll be adding levels into our game and a windscreen, so stay tuned for that. Goodbye.